to you.
And hello everybody, and welcome back to another Madden Mobile 20 video. And today, I'm going to be breaking down the draft promo. Last week it was the Road to the Draft promo, and they came out with a separate promo that is just the draft. So I am going to be breaking that down for you guys today. First off, I didn't get to play very much this week. I do apologize for that, as having issues with my phone and my computer being able to play Madden. But I did what I can, and I think that I have grasped an okay understanding, good enough to explain to you guys. And I mean, this promo is very confusing. But yeah, the draft is coming up this Thursday, which some of you might know. Very hyped. Drop a like if you're hyped for it too. And yeah, I basically how this works is you can do these sets on the side right here. So like say I wanted the number 7 overall pick. Then I would trade in 4 draft players and the number 7 pick badge, which I will show you how to get momentarily. So yeah, basically here on the side, this is pick number 1 right here. So this is guaranteed to be a 100 overall Joe Burrow, because there's no way the Bengals are messing this up. Okay, the Bengals might mess this up, but that's besides the point. The point is that this is probably going to be a 100 overall Joe Burrow. So if you are a Bengals fan, or if you just need a quarterback, I would recommend going after that. But what we do here is we play these 3 blitz events right here. And while they do kind of differ, I don't actually remember. Yeah, basically they're all the exact same. These two though will give you pick badges, so like 6th and 7th picks, 2nd and 3rd picks. And then this one will also give you badges, but it has a higher chance at players, even though you can get players out of all of these. And they're all blitz events. It takes a special RTTD stamina, which I have none of. Anyway, yeah, so if we go over here to sets, oh yeah, and this cone event right here, I have honestly been trying to figure out why you would ever play those, and I'm going to be honest, I can't figure out why. So I would suggest completely ignoring those, but that's just my point of view. So yes, what we do to get the good players is you go down here to the draft trade offers, right? And you need draft players, not RTTD players, but regular draft players if you want any good players from this promo. So, what we do here is we exchange all these different types of badges to get an 84 to 89 overall player, okay? As you can see, it is exactly these badges. 2nd to 3rd round, 4th to 5th round, 6th to 7th round. You exchange 3 of each of those to get 85 plus players. And then after that, you put any players that you get into this set right here, and then put 5 2nd to 3rd round picks, and boom, you got yourself a 90 to 94 overall player. Well, I really want good players from this promo, you might say. So what do I have to do to get them? Well, I will tell you. First off, what you can do is you can simply get a scheme select for any of the picks. So these are the exact same thing that I just showed you earlier when you go to the actual event, the little draft picks on the side. Yeah, it's going to be the exact same thing as this, except this is scheme select. So for instance, you do a bit more to get those than to get the other sets. So yeah, Scheme's never been completely important to me, so I don't know why you would do this necessarily. And then that's only for the first 4 picks, and then you have after that all of these players, and you can go after whichever ones you want. So the risk to this, and I actually like this factor, but I know that some people don't. So say you get 390 overalls and a 10th overall pick. That means that you will be able to get a 97 overall player from whoever goes at the 10th overall pick in the draft, right? And you can't predetermine this, so like you don't get completely cheated in some cases, but basically these will unlock after each player gets drafted. I assume that EA already has pre-made cards, yada yada yada. But yeah, you can get any of these guys after the draft happens, up to, what's the max? Okay, number 10 is the max. And basically, as you can see, in order to get these top draft players, you need, like, for instance, if I want the 8, I need the number 8 pick. So how do I get those? Well, down here we go to top 10 trade offers. So let's say I want the number 2 overall pick. Well, I would need to get the prior ones, or the later ones, which go all the way back down to number 10, in which you exchange an 11 to 20 overall pick, which I'm pretty sure is the thing that you get from doing, 1 second here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that those are the cards that you get from doing this event right here. So that does have that going for it. And then that also gives you draft standout badges, which what you do with those is you use draft standout badges. Let's say I want Jalen Ramsey here. I would... Oh, that's not where you use it. I thought I found where you use those. Anyway, yeah, there's these draft standout badges. And I had where you use them, but I cannot find where you put those at the moment. And I do apologize for that. Yeah, I have a couple, and yeah, I don't know why I can't find where to put those. But yeah, basically this is a very confusing promo, so don't feel like a fool if it's hard for you to understand this, because it's kind of hard for me to understand too. Basically, you just need to look at the sets, see what you need, and if you want any draft players, you basically just need to keep building up to the number 1 overall pick, so that you can do that. And then for the Grandmasters, all you need are these certain badges right here and 290 overalls, and you should be good. I'll more than likely just end up using the 90 overalls to better my team, because I don't know, man. I didn't like that. This is my least favorite draft promo they've ever done. I just thought that was confusing and kind of choppy. Some people may agree, some may disagree. But yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of this promo right here. But before the video ends, you know how a while ago, back in my Ultimate Legends video, how I was like, man, guys, like, as tempting as these really good 98 overall players are, I know that EA will eventually come out with 99 overall players. And guess what? A couple weeks ago, they did. And I am so glad to announce that my man, Ty Law, is going to enforce the law on the field for our team. And here we have him. The man, the myth, the legend, 99 cornerback, Ty Law. Guys, I know that I already had that 97 Jair, but I kind of just like having a lot of depth at corner, especially in this game where it is a very pass-based game. Most people like to pass the ball, and it's all about being able to cover your enemy's receivers. So, yeah, I decided, you know what? I am just going to go after another good cornerback. So now we have this Ty Law card. Look at those stats: 95 speed, 99 zone coverage, 97 man coverage, 98 press, 98 play recognition, 83 catch, which, I mean, it's not great, but it's okay for a corner. It's definitely acceptable for a cornerback. And then remember Marshawn Lattimore? Yeah, the guy that was our best cornerback a couple weeks ago. Yeah, he's our nickel now. And our top two are, of course, Ty Law and Jair Alexander. Yeah, I am loving how my defense looks. Just take a long look at this defense and tell me that this is not a good defense. My I need like maybe even one more corner and a defensive end. Somehow my defense isn't as good as my offense, and I don't know how. Because I really don't feel like my offense is that good, but it's just because all my players are slow. Yeah, I've been looking for a speedy wide receiver. Anyway, guys, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. I hope I was able to make any sense of this draft promo, and I'll catch you all on the next wave.